decision that all of us made together. And then we decided to take it to our parents because we realized that it was something that was going to get a lot of both negative and positive backlash. So we just wanted to make sure that we had our family's support before anything. And we prayed on it, talked to God about it, and then we felt as though we were ready. We decided to take that action.
Yeah, a lot of thought was put into it. It wasn't something we just, like, it wasn't a rash decision. Like, we all discussed it. We all talked to our parents about it. We all thought about the reasons why we wanted to do it and made sure that it was the right decision for us.
We definitely kneeled for equality. We kneeled to highlight social injustice and kneel to highlight police brutality and kneel in honor of those who unjustly lost their lives and could not kneel for themselves. We kneeled in a city where Confederate culture still exists among some, and issues like this are often placed on the back burner. We kneeled because we are a minority, and we kneeled most importantly for unity in a country that needs it the most right now. So right off the bat, they were not.
My mom personally was not for it, but my father was.
My mom was fully for it. She was all the go for it.
My mom was worried more so about the consequences, even outside of the university, even down to my job. But my dad was definitely for it, so he persuaded her more so. And then the day up to when I sent them my written statement and they saw my Facebook post with my values, it brought tears to her eyes, and then she was immediately on board with me doing it.
I don't know about you guys, but it was the scariest thing I've ever done. My heart was pounding. I didn't know what was gonna. Yes, we were all shaking. We were all definitely nervous about it.
I could definitely tell everyone was nervous, so I brought everyone in for us to say a prayer prior to pregame. So we prayed about it and just asked that God put His protection on us. But our passion was definitely stronger than our fear.
They were so proud of us and supportive, told us that they had our back and that they love what we're doing and that they're glad we're speaking out.
We've had people reach up to us down to professors here at the university in support of us. And people who also work for the games who said that they wish that they could kneel, but they are worried about losing their job. However, they are in support of us. We definitely felt as though we thought that there was a direct correlation between the fact that we were protesting something such as social injustice and police brutality, and we get a response from law enforcement. So we felt as though our voices were definitely, at that point, I felt as though our voices were definitely effective in being heard.
I mean, we honestly knew we were going to get negative feedback like that, and we prepared for it. Like Shalandra said, we talked about it. We knew that this was going to happen, so we had to prepare ourselves for people to say things like that.
I think I was shocked he was so open about saying certain things that normally people wouldn't say that openly, but he was just like, whatever. Like, I was shocked that he was that open about it.
Yeah.
Was there anything in particular that shocked you about it?
Like when he assured that it wouldn't happen again, like I was kind of
that's probably what made me the most upset, especially because the athletic department said it had nothing to do with that. And then he said, "Don't worry, it won't happen again" to the sheriff. That was really
the whole article.
And then pregame was restructured.
Yeah.
Definitely, we're going to keep taking a knee until that flag represents what it definitely should.
And I'll actually be able to do it out on the field from now on because I don't run out with the rest of them, obviously, because I'm hurt. So I'm still going to take a knee, and they are as well, just in the tunnel. So we're still going to keep doing it.
They cannot silence us.
Exactly.
Well, the way our coach presented it to us, he presented it to us as though it should be something that we should be excited about. You know, we get an introduction. Like the football team does, and with this being my third year on the team, that's something that we've never done. So I just thought that it was very funny that after the game that we decided to take this action, all of a sudden there's this new policy.
Right.
So I emailed athletics, and they assured me that the restructuring of pregame was something that they talked about prior to us doing it, and it was purely coincidental. However, when we saw the article with the quote from the president saying that it never happened again, it definitely raised eyebrows to the fact that we took the action and now pregame is restructured, even though they're saying that it has nothing to do with it.
And when we tried to go out just during the national anthem and come back, we weren't allowed. Like they said, it was for our own safety because the other team would be running out, so they wouldn't let us go back out there. The president, when he had told the sheriff that he shouldn't worry about it again, that's what made it more obvious to us that it didn't seem like it was
I feel as though as the president of this university, he should be more supportive of his students taking a stand to exercise their First Amendment right.
He should support us.
Well, they haven't told us that we can't do it. They've just
they've done it so
put
we're
it to
not
where
seen.
we cannot be seen.
Like now we're not seen.
We are now in the tunnel.
We're literally in the tunnel. We're like behind the stands.
Yeah.
In a tunnel.
Like no one can see us unless you're in the back with us.
But we know in our heart that we're still doing it.
We're not worried about, like I said, we assumed the negative and positive backlash and consequences that would come from it before we even did it.
We
just turned it
physically
all
and
over to
mentally
God.
prepared ourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, my boyfriend's a football player, and obviously I know a lot of his friends, and they all 100% support us. They really, they think it's really great what we did, and that we took a stance, and that we had enough courage to do that. So they did. Most of the ones, everyone I've talked to on the football team has supported us.
They've shared with us that they're kept in the locker room during the national anthem to eliminate controversies. To us, it really means that we're promoting equality, like I said, highlighting social injustice and highlighting police brutality, kneeling in honor of those who unjustly lost their lives. But one of the major criticisms that we do get from doing this is that it's disrespectful to our Army and to our military. However, yesterday on campus right here in front of the Commons, I was presented with this Army coin by someone who's currently serving in the military, and he shared with me that in the military they commit brave acts of courage with coins, and he wanted to give me this coin to commend my brave act of courage. And that is not an issue of disrespecting the military or anything like that. It's just people use that to cover up how they actually feel. So I just ask people to ask, are they upset with the fact that we're taking a knee, or are they upset with the values that we are actually kneeling for? Someone who's currently serving in the military.
Like I really want people to realize that we're not doing this to be disrespectful to the flag or to the military. Like that's not what this is about at all, and I feel like that's what people make it about. Obviously,
hands were still placed over our hearts.
Right. We still respect the flag. We obviously still respect the people who fight for our freedom, our country, all of that. And people are making it seem as though we're being disrespectful. That's not what we want. I grew up in an extremely patriotic home. Like I was raised to appreciate my country, appreciate the fact that I live here. And the reason we're taking a knee is because some things do need to be fixed. And I feel like it shouldn't be a problem that we want our country to improve on the things that's wrong.
What's good, fam? This is Mr. Sycamore with another episode of WIT, What I Think. Now, you all just saw the video, the interview from the Kennesaw State University cheerleaders, the ones who were giving peaceful protests, such as the NFL players are doing, such as some of the basketball players are doing. I'm getting sick, people. I'm getting sick and tired of every time I turn around, blacks are being killed, blacks are being ridiculed, blacks are being lied on, blacks are just totally being mistreated. I'm tired of everything we do and everything we say being twisted and turned to be made to seem like something else. Hopefully for the last time, and just to be honest, I don't think it's going to be the last time. I'm going to say that when Colin Kaepernick took the knee, it was not to disrespect this country or an American flag. It was done in a peaceful manner to show his disgust and hopefully make it pass on, as it has done, to show that the mistreatment of blacks, the killing of blacks, and the just outright cry for help is what he was doing. And it was okay for a while. It wasn't okay to the point to where, you know, it was completely brushed under the rug. But when more people jumped on board, see, white people don't think that we stick together. And for the most part, we don't. Just call a spade a spade. But when that train started getting momentum, then we have to do something to slow this train down, because this isn't the route we thought it was going to take. We didn't think it was going to have enough steam to get up this hill. Okay, let's take it from what they started to be, twisted and turned into a protest of disrespect toward the flag, towards the national anthem. For one, and I've said in the video before, and I've said on my radio show before, The national anthem is a slap in a black man and black woman's face anyway. Anyone who can read, don't just listen to where they stop. Continue to the second verse. If you got any sense at all, you'll understand why they stopped at the first verse. It used to be a wonderful thing to sit there and hear that song until I got an understanding of it. In elementary school, I used to pledge to the flag. Can't sit here and tell you the real reason why I did it. Might have been fun. Might have been because they said that's what we had to do, whatever. It all stopped at elementary school. But I stopped pledging a flag even after high school. I would go to sporting events, wouldn't do it. I've had a guy tap me on my back and raise his hand up like I was supposed to stand up, and I shrugged. And after it was all over, he asked me, "Why didn't you get up and pledge the flag?" And my response to him, which is what I tell anybody, until they put prayer back in schools, until they put prayer back into events, don't expect me to pledge a flag if I can't pray to the Lord in a certain area, in a certain structure. Y'all are telling me that a flag is more important than my Heavenly Father? You can get up out of here with that. But now, these ladies, 5, who took the knee, did it with the same reason that everyone else is doing it. For peaceful protest and showing the disgust and hoping there's going to be better for the mistreatment of the black race. Now, you got these good old boys who got a little power. You got this sheriff, and no, it ain't Roscoe P. Coltrane. But you got this sheriff, and you got this, as they want to call it, powerful lawmaker. And they're manipulating the system. And they're scaring the dean or the president of the school. I can't remember which one it was, don't even matter. And if they got anything to say about it, this is all going to stop. So now they feel that since they are powerful and they're the law, they can intimidate these black girls like they intimidated the head of the school. Like I said, I don't know if it's dean or president. Don't matter. What I do know is balled up like a coward and let the lawmaker and the the powerful lawmaker scare them up. These girls hadn't broken any rules. No one else who's done it has broken any rules. This is getting to the point to where I'm sick and tired of. I'm tired of being sick of all this reverse role manipulation, twisting of what we do to try to better. We're trying to make America better. That great again stuff, get it up out of here. We're trying to make it better. And for all of you powerful lawmakers, all of you sheriffs, and all of you white supremacists who are trying to make it something that it's not, take all that up with your president who acting a butthole. Take that up with your president who is a butthole. Kennesaw State University, get it together. If you're going to let anybody come in and scare you, make you do the wrong thing when someone's doing the right thing, close your doors. Or get rid of the people who are balling up like cowards and letting everything happen that shouldn't be happening. I'm about to get out of here. Like, share, comment if you must. Hit that subscribe button if you hadn't already hit it. This is Mr. Sycamore. Until my next video, I'm out.